Hello everybody, welcome back to another video here today on RJ's Trains. And in today's video, let's take a look at some of my favorite passenger trains here in the collection. Make sure to use code RJTrains at trains.com for $10 off any order $50 or more. Welcome back to RJ's Trains, everybody. And in today's video, since I think I am Mr. Passenger Train at this point, I figured let's take a look at some of my favorite passenger trains in the collection. And for those of you who are wondering, yes, layout work will begin again very soon, but I did want to make one last video before I dive headfirst back into layout progress. So kick back, relax, and enjoy as we dive in and take a look at my top 5 favorite passenger trains in the collection.
So it was impossible to narrow down this list to just 5. Obviously, I have a lot of passenger trains. So first, we're going to do a couple of honorable mentions. And the first honorable mention is the first of what might be a trend for this video. It is my Phase 3 Amtrak F40, number 226, along with 4 MTH Premier Phase 3 passenger cars. I think the Amtrak Phase 3 paint scheme is one of the best paint schemes ever in railroading, especially on the F40, and this set is just gorgeous. The F40 means a lot to me because it was a gift from a very good friend of mine, and it would have just felt extremely wrong to not include it in this video. So, enjoy the F40. Harbin around Maples Ferry.
And time for honorable mention number 2. It would have felt wrong having an RJ's Trains video on my favorite passenger trains without including the gorgeous Weaver Tennessean. This is one of my favorite locomotives in the collection, and it just looks amazing behind my MTH Premier streamlined Southern passenger cars. So enjoy this, taking a few laps around the layout.
Washington on track 1. Train number 46, Tennessee.
And for my third and final honorable mention, we have the Golden Gate Depot Amtrak Capital Limited. I did warn you guys there was going to be a lot of Amtrak in this video. Anyways, the Capital Limited is special to me. I've ridden it before. I got to ride it out to Detroit to meet Jason and for the first Train-A-Palooza that I attended. So that's a great memory. And when I would go hiking with Maple in the real Harper's Ferry, which inspired this layout, Maple's Ferry, this is the train that crosses the river, and I've seen it cross the Potomac River in Harper's Ferry many times. I've ridden across that rail bridge on this train, so it's really cool to be able to replicate this in O scale. Let's take it for a few laps around the lake. And at number 5 on my top 5 favorite passenger trains, we have my Strasburg passenger set, which includes the Lionel, Philadelphia, and Reading heavyweight observation, as well as 7 Lionel and MTH wood-sided passenger cars. Now, I love this set for many reasons. First, like most kids who grew up in the Northeast, the Strasburg Railroad is actually where I fell in love with trains and went many times growing up. And it's really where I fell back in love with railroading as I got a little bit older here. Let's run it around the layout. And well, if you've been watching this channel for any period of time over the last 6 months, which I'm sure many of you have, you would be shocked if this wasn't included in today's video. And at number 4, we have Stepney with its London, Brighton, and South Coast Railway coach rack. These are some of the most beautifully painted O-gauge passenger cars I've ever seen, period. as well as a gorgeous locomotive leading the train. And hopefully we can get a few more locomotives for these passenger cars coming here real soon. But until then, enjoy Stephanie and these awesome coaches running around the layout. Very deserving of spot number 4 here, my top 5 passenger trains.
And for number 3 on the list, we have the gorgeous Atlas O Premier Line Amtrak Phase 1 passenger cars. Now, this doesn't represent any specific Amtrak train, but I just love the chrome-plated finish of these cars and the red, white, and blue. It's a great representation for any Amtrak train in the early to mid-70s. And these cars especially look amazing being pulled by my new-to-me Lionel Legacy Day 1 Amtrak E8s, as well as my MTH Premier Protosound 2 all-black Amtrak GG1. So let's fire them up and run them around the layout.
So next up on my favorite passenger cars at number 2 are the MTH Woodside, now Lionel, passenger cars. And I think these are some of the most fantastic passenger cars on the market. As you can see up here on the top level, we've got a rack of 3 of them, as well as one of the new Lionel ones. But I have 2 trains worth and 2 Lionel Legacy Camelbacks of wood-sided passenger cars. And for number 1 on the list, it is my MTH Bump and Go Trolley. Just kidding. Let's actually see what number 1. And at number 1, is there really any other option for my channel than my favorite passenger train being the Lionel Legacy Amtrak Acela? It's one of the nicest sets Lionel has ever made. It looks amazing. It sounds amazing. It looks and sounds just like the real thing. I've ridden on the real train close to 50 times. And today, for the first time on the new layout, we will be running the Legacy Acela, my favorite passenger train. So enjoy.
Engineer, train 3 to Baltimore. Are we clear through the new cloud post? Over.
You all, yes, we are approaching the next station. Please gather your things.
Coming right up. Would you like to hear about the specials? Would you like to put that on your tab? Is there anything else that I can get you?
Well, thank you very much, everybody, for watching this video. Let me know down in the comments which of these was your favorite passenger train, or which passenger train do you have in your collection that is your favorite. I certainly missed quite a few of my favorite passenger trains, but we had to limit this video on length somehow. So be sure to stay tuned for RJ's Trains, because we'll have more layout updates coming. We've got 2 new legacy steamers arriving from Lionel in the next couple of months, and it's going to be an exciting time in the lead up to Christmas here on RJ's Trains. So make sure you're subscribed and stay tuned for all of the latest and greatest updates from my channel.